Grand Rising Hustlers. It's your girl Raji, and I'd like to welcome you to my podcast, The Pretty Hustler. If you haven't already, thanks for following me on Instagram at The Real Pretty Hustler. Definitely follow my spot, The Pretty Hustler Atlanta. You can catch those good examples and VIP rates for being a dedicated, loyal hustler. And of course, check out my website, theprettyhustler.com. Get on that email list. It's good for your soul. I'm trying to tell you what God loves. Okay, so guys, today I'm doing a segment of coffee and blunts. I think this is coffee and blunts like 9, and I am um, gonna go ahead and encourage you to grab whatever you're calming down with, and also your coffee. Grab your coffee, hustlers, or your green tea, or your orange tea, or peppermint tea, or whatever you're taking now. And let's get into some designs, because OMG, y'all. Okay. The other podcast was so short. It was so short because I was like pressed for time, per usual, at the end of the week. That's usually how I go. I actually work better under pressure. I'm one of those. So yeah. So I couldn't like get to it and get into it like I wanted to because, of course, like you basically, you know, I had to kind of just give y'all a little pump of encouragement, basically, and get on through my day because that's what had to happen. I had other things to do, and that's gonna be pretty much the tone. um, right now, I feel like people need to be not taking in a lot of like negative energy and like BS, and that's going to be a matter of whether, like, what end you come out of on this situation. Like, if you're a sensitive person, this is now the time for you to implement and set those boundaries. This is the time for you to take everything that I constructed earlier, put it in a process, and like start getting to. I believe that you think because you are seeing things, other people are seeing them as well. You just assume because this is a very thorough issue in your area, it is now. You know what I'm saying? Not a thorough issue in another person's area. Kind of like Emmett Till's mom when he was murdered, how she was like, "Oh, I I was just what she said. She was like, I was just a nurse at the time in Chicago, wherever they were living. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't look up facts, but they were living up north. I want to say Chicago, and whoa, thank you guys, cause that shit was so loud. Whoa, I'm deciding, do I trim that out or do I like leave that in there because shit gets real sometimes. Okay. And this podcast was not settled to be like a perfectly curated design situation. It's more or less, you know, a place where we can come together as a collective and be in one, be on one accord. So definitely, but right now, being calm and being strategic, I feel like is the best bet. Like I also don't think that people should be like, I don't think people should be dismissive of the fact that there's something extra going on, but I also think that you should be not reacting in a way that's just doing too much. So, you know what I'm saying? Like in a panic, in a fear state, staying grounded. So, from a hustler's perspective, from a mom's perspective, like as far as like the bank situation, okay, so they're saying like there are several people saying take your money out of the bank. Don't, because the bank is trying to get out of being FDI insured. The banks are trying to get that regulation lifted, and that might affect our money as far as if we can get it back, or whatever. They're looking into it. So it's something to consider. So in the moment, a lot of people are running, grabbing all their stocks. Some people are buying into stocks. A lot of people are just taking all their money out the bank, only dealing with cash. And in this moment, I'm just going to say be versatile. Be versatile about your bag right now. Be so versatile about that bag, man. Any any resistance that you feel in your spirit is low vibrational energy. Any resistance that you feel, because at this point you're looking around you and you see that there's a necessary need for change, whether you believe in something higher or not. I feel like you should, with common sense, be able to look around like, what, in so many ways, more ways than one. So only the strong survive. Like, period. And just don't participate in that low vibe, that back and forth, that and like I was saying earlier, or if I was saying earlier, like I also don't think it's something to be played with. I don't think that you should be making fun of it, Tito. Like some stuff's funny, like because you gotta find the humor in it. Like they say, you gotta laugh to keep from crying. But at the same time, I just don't want people to be so dismissive that it's like, shit, I'm gonna keep on doing what I'm doing. Like, if you need to make certain little adjustments, go ahead and do that. Definitely be prepared, not just for a plague, but be prepared for the fact that people just stupid. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna make certain decisions based out of fear. Everybody's not gonna have the same calm mindset, the same strategic situation. Everybody's just not at that point. So be mindful of that. That's my thing. Other than that, I'm good. I'm very, very good. Like you should be too. Because I say this is spiritual warfare. You know what I'm saying? This is not, like she said, this is not our battle. This has nothing to do, not for real. Not if you know. Not if you know what you know, what you know. So, just chill. Stay in motion. Oh my God, that's so important. Everybody's like, I'm gonna stay inside. I'm gonna just be quarantined. For you need fresh air and sun and activity and movement to breathe. For your body to continue to operate and function in the way that it should. Do not get lost in the sauce and get in the house with all these snacks and cookies and cakes and processed fast foods and like be sitting there and getting obese and not moving and getting into your head and getting into your sickness. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not that moment. I'm telling you that that would be the exact opposite of the thing to do right now. If you do that, you harbor that thing in your home. That's why they say when your children are sick, you not really. I mean, no, you don't want to bring them around people, but you don't want to shield them at certain points, or not even when they're just sick. Just period. You want to expose your kids to certain type of environments and energies, so their bodies become immune to those things over time. If you shield them, if you put them in a bubble, and then when they come out the bubble, they get sick. So that's it. And I'm a mom, I can speak on it. I know that for a fact. So definitely continue to keep your kids healthy. But yeah, don't. That's the exact opposite. Like, oh my, he is singing. The Lord, he happy today. Okay, now. He jamming. He got his headphones in outside of everything, but he is singing loud, y'all. But anyway, so yeah, what I would encourage you guys to do is just keep on with your regular activity. If you have already, I started at first, I was like seeing all these companies send out these emails like, we're doing this and we're doing that and whoop, 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 whoop. And then I was thinking to myself, shit, I, as a businesswoman, send out a mass email or whatever. And I'm like, I came to the conclusion, I was like, no, because at the end of the day, in our profession, anyway, the beauty industry, if you was supposed to be being clean a long time ago, sis. You was bro, sis, whoever businesses are supposed to be like. And why wouldn't you want to be clean? Why wouldn't you want to take herbal precautions? This is aside the things that give you side effects worse than your initial diagnosis. Why not? That's all I'm saying. So stay aware. Cause that just don't. That's not what's popping. So yeah, the money thing. I mean, have money everywhere. I say keep a little bit everywhere so you don't limit your business. Because to me, you limit your business. You know, I have even considered maybe doing like some cash promotions. Like, you remember the other episode I was talking to y'all about the gas station theory? How if you pay cash, they charge you cheaper, or if you pay, you know what I'm saying? You pay the credit card, you got to pay a little bit more. You got to pay a little more. So this also is a big one. Sometimes it trips me out when people be coming at us service providers like, oh, why did you do this in a certain kind of way? But then you deal with that in everyday life and you just move forward and you don't not not deal with these businesses because there's needs to you. Never once a bit has, it's probably very rare and far in between in these new day and age that people are walking in gas stations saying, why you feel like you could charge me more just because it is? No, they doing what they do and paying me for their money and getting on about it. Nobody's in the hood beauty supply stores questioning these people going to places and getting supplies for dead cheap, sometimes counterfeit, not even real, and hiking up the price at a 25, 30, 40, whatever. Shoot, sometimes above 50% rate over what it really is. Perfect example. Meals, Organics. I love her product. I pay whatever for it. Honestly, I love it. It's good stuff. But let me tell you, her website, it'd be like $5, $9, boop, boop, boop. Go to Sally's, I get a discount because I'm, got my license. So then I go in there, it's about maybe a little bit more, $10, $11, $12 for a little leave-in conditioner, natural product. Natural products, we expect them to be high. And I don't got no problem with natural products being high because I feel like when you got to source natural, fresh, organic, clean, locally farmed products, herbs, like that's expensive. That's expensive. So I don't got no say about how that goes. I know it's expensive. Ooh, child. So yeah, I I basically was just saying because I had to cut that short and come on back in because that thing was so loud. But I'm back. But yeah, like they will charge the most. They will inflate the price, man. And once you get around and you start realizing how to maneuver, and that is what has happened. I get questioned all the time when people come in. They'll be like, "What do you think is the surge? Why do you think this is the thing?" Oh, here he goes again. They asked me why do I think, why did I get into what I do, certain things like that, and I explained to them, that this is how in this industry I already get a discount, but then if you go deeper into it and paying attention to the hustle, you see how people maneuver and trade and barter and buy and source. You see that. So if you a lot of people, a lot of women have just cracked the code. Also, this way y'all get y'all packaging. Oh, so this way y'all source this. This how y'all do this. This how you get this for so cheap. This how you somewhere along the lines the code got broke. It came through. And in that overhead, we now can take advantage of that. But when I have to shop in different areas, I'm like, damn, they just hacking it up. So my thing is, if you are fine with that gas station, certain ways people do things, then businesses, then and at the end of the day, that's stuff that you do consciously or no subconscious. I'm sorry. Don't be bothering no hustlers right now. That's all I'm saying. Not right now. Just pay what you weigh and be smart about yours too. That's all it is. If a person ain't in good energy and out of the way with their policies and their prices and stuff, karma. But if you truly value that product, service, whatever, you're not really gonna be paying attention to the price in itself. Anyway, the price of it all is really not gonna be a big thing of it to you if it's something that you generally are used to acquiring. So that's not even really a thing deep down. But yes, guys, I I think that that theory should be looked at, especially right now, because they hustle on a different level with the gas stations, and they can upcharge however much they want because certain policies, things like that, don't apply to them. They get different privileges and advantages in those services. I mean, in those fields in the area, gas stations and stuff like that, the ownership. If you would research all the cuts and ways they are able to maneuver around, it's real. It's real out here in these streets. That's how they able to come over. Immigrants, if you pay attention. And I feel like they haven't recognized for a long time that black people, people of color, we're immigrants. And to this, just like them, so like other people. So I don't get mad or sad or like whatever. I just adjust. I just adjust because that's what you got to do. Evolving right now, like they said, like this is the point where the world is like, hey, got to move forward, evolve or die, literally. And so hey, what it is, that's what it is. You will have conversations with your peers and your loved ones, and you'll be able to pick out who goes forward and who stays back, who gets the most focus and who gets little. Your intuition and you listening will help you gauge that. Business relationships, how far do they go? Connections, what's worth it, what's not, you know. This is the time to be listening and paying attention and aligning with that for sure. So yeah, I'm just like, mm. I was telling my mom the other day, I was like, I'm more amazed that I'm in the midst. I'm like, what's happening? That's how I'm like, whoa, but not like panic. I'm slapped like, oh, you ain't got to tell me twice. Period, poo. Not at all. I've seen enough. I've done enough. I've been in enough. I'm not saying I'm all wise, almighty, but experience will teach you some shit. So, you been out there. You know, God is real. Patterns are real. Behavior, noticing. You just done develop certain skills. Telling you. Like what the man saying, what's the movie? Where he's the agent and he calls every time he answers the phone. I have a certain set of skills when they kidnap his daughter. Dang, I can't remember the name of that movie. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I know though. He be like, I have a certain set of skills that if I catch you, ooh, it's over. And y'all know what I'm talking about. But yes, man, that's what it is with me. I have a certain set of skills. Ooh, okay, just saying. But you know, rise to meet the challenge in this moment, y'all. Rise to meet the challenge. Stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused. I'm actually kind of glad I got a like sort of kind of extra off day today because I feel like I want to like do some more stuff that I couldn't do if I was like dead there at the salon. And I feel like people out and about, but they're definitely staying close to home. So, that's fine. Like I said, be still, take a break, enjoy the time off, enjoy this little day. So I'm gonna enjoy my day, and I go back to work on Tuesday anyway. So, whoop, whoop. But I feel like when you're a hustler, when you're an entrepreneur, you own your own business, you really right to be hustling anyway, right? Every day in some way, shape, form, or fashion, you doing something towards your business. So when I say I won't be met to Tuesday, I mean to physically service clients. Let me be clear on that. But yes, guys, so just don't be fearful. Be strategic. I definitely say pay attention, but don't like immerse yourself because we do need to know. Like, don't just be blind to the fact. Like, I've been very disappointed in you guys who are coming and y'all don't know certain things. Oh my God, I love you, but I'm disappointed. Certain stuff keep you busy. You supposed to be keeping your head on the swivel. Mm-mm. On the swivel. You supposed to watch your brother's seat. What? Okay. For real. Head on the swivel, watching your brother six, not being spiteful, all that. Like what? And y'all don't know, but thank God there are people out there who are willing to share information that is beneficial. you know, I I'm happy for that. Now that I am so grateful for. This is the longest coffee and blends I think I've done in a while, if ever. But it's like I do need to get with some things because I have a couple of projects I want to finish today. And I hope you guys are productive and resting well and being still in moments. They're called for that. Have a good day, guys.